Hello everyone. Okay, so it's Thursday afternoon here in the UK and I'm not traded at all today, and the reason I'm not traded is because sometimes your best trades are the ones that you don't trade. And the reason is because today, even though it's summer, it's a real busy day for economic reports coming out. And I say, even though it's summer, these economic reports really do affect the currencies you're trading. And the currencies I trade, the Euro USD, Pound USD, which are the most traded currencies. They've had a lot of reports come out today, and the place I go to forexfactory.com to see which reports are coming out. I mean, my broker IG also has an economic calendar, and I suspect the broker you use also will have an economic calendar. But I find forexfactory.com is really clear to see which reports are going to affect your currency pairs. It's quite easy, really. So we've got Thursday here, and it's the red boxes, which are the high impact reports. So these orange ones, yellow ones are medium and low impact. They're not really going to affect your currency pairs. So for example, I trade the pound US and the euro US normally with the breakout strategy. So I'm highly affected today. And to be honest, summer is a quiet month for trading. Sometimes your normal strategies won't necessarily work during the summer when the volume's low. Had a good July, but August, if you lose in trades, not been brilliant. So as I say, sometimes your best trade is the ones you don't trade. Stay out of the market. Anyway, you click on the folder here and it tells you all about it. To be honest, you don't need to know all the ins and outs of it. I mean, I haven't got a clue what this is. Level of a diffusion index based on survey, whatever. I just look at the usual effects. If it says 8, actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Okay, so then you go across to here and you see the actual figure, and they put it in as soon as it comes out, 42.1, so it's less. So that's not good for the currencies. That normally means the euro will go down against the US dollar. However, it might go down initially because of the impact of the report initially, but it might come back up again. As you see, it's before it's get my teeth in 44.4. Then we go on to the German flash manufacturing. We've got the French and the manufacturing and the flash services. See, the services were actually up, so it sort of contradicts itself. So it might even itself out. And now the Germany flash manufacturing was slightly lower. Now, not only is this going to affect obviously the euro, because basically Germany is the biggest economy in Europe, it uses the euro. It's also going to affect the DAX, which on the IG is known as the Germany 40 top companies in Germany, because obviously Germany is the largest economy in Europe and it uses the euro, and it's going to affect that. So you've got to look at what's going to affect your currency pairs, but also what indirectly might affect it. That's medium impact. We don't worry about that. So that was at 8:15, and then at 9:30 we got the pound doing exactly the same thing. So manufacturing, and flash services, 52.5, so only slightly up. Yeah, again, if it's great, it's going to be good for the currency. So the pound might go up against the US dollar, but then it might settle back down again. And as you can see, slightly higher on that. So that I mean, it's good for the UK economy. But say you might get an initial reaction to it, but then the price might settle afterwards. It's all the initial reaction to the report that you've got to worry about, because you get this wide, in 5 minutes, this wide range of pips, and you need a wide stop to counteract it, even if you're on the right end of it. And then 1:30, it's approximately, let me look here, it's coming up to 1:30 now. We've got the unemployment claims. Yeah, it says there, see, it's ticking down now, 3 minutes to go. Look at the unemployment claims, number of individuals who filed for employment insurance for the first time during the past week. That's a bit more understandable. Actual forecast is good for the currency, and so it's ticking down to when it's going to do that. Then US have got the flash manufacturing as well, and services like the euro did. Okay, and I'll show you how it reacts to the charts. On the charts here, we've got the euro US, and I use 5-minute candlesticks. And as you can see, this is when the this is the Asian session here, by the way. And I tend to trade the breakout from it. This runs from midnight to 8 o'clock in the morning UK time, when the London session takes over. See, 8:15 here, economic news reports came out, went as high as the wick there, and then came down. And then the other reports that came out, all relating to the euro, and you see it's gone right down here. And this is a big candlestick for 5 minutes. It's gone back up, and it's sort of staying in this range now. Probably waiting for that report that's about to come out in 3 minutes time, which you'll probably see a big candlestick go up and come back down again either way. Okay, so that's on the euro US, and then we can go to the pound US. Pretty similar pattern, and it wasn't affected as much, obviously, because it's the pound, not the euro, affected those first lot of reports. But obviously they're correlated, so they tend to move in the same direction. So it wasn't as big a movement. It came out of the box slightly. Okay, maybe I could have traded here, but you need a big wide stop. I normally only have a 15 pip stop. I'm looking for 20 pips. So these are too big a candlesticks, and even then I wouldn't have got my 20 pips I'm looking for, and it's starting to come back down again. And yet again, it's waiting for that report to come out in a few minutes' time. Then finally, we go over to the DAX. So as I said before, the Germany 40, it's called an IG, 40 top companies in Germany. Germany's Europe's largest economy. So it's affected, obviously, there's the Asian session here, big white Asian session, but I don't trade the breakout on the DAX. But I have traded the DAX before. You do get quite a lot of volatility and a good range, so you can make a lot of pips on it. But anyway, back to here, you see economics news report came out, similar to the Euro USD, it's gone all the way up here and it's come back down again, come back into the box, come back out, and now it's sort of similar pattern. So as you can see, whenever you're trading, even though it's summer, still go onto Forex Factory and have a look, or go to anywhere we can get economic news reports, see which economic news reports are coming out and how they might affect your currency pairs, and how it might affect your currency pairs indirectly as well. Sometimes it's not always obvious, but you got to think a lot of currency pairs are correlated and they will be affected, even like the indices as well can be affected. So yeah, I always look at Forex Factory in the morning, see what reports are coming out. Have they actually come out with a report yet? 1:30, no, it's pending at the moment. You see it's pending there. So then we go down here to Friday, and Friday, Canadian, I don't trade that, but then we got Fed German Powell speaks, and then we've got that's at 3 p.m. UK time, and then 4 p.m. Governor Bailey speaks for the pound. So there's a lot going on later on in the day, but that's towards the end of the London session, towards the end of the trading week. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. Moral of this story is, don't be impatient to trade. I'm not taking many trades this week. I'm very conscious of the fact that it's quiet at the moment. I've had a few losing trades. Sometimes it's best just to stop, reassess your situation. As I had a very good July, so it swings and roundabouts. And, I don't know whether summer's gone. It's soon going to be September. And we get into autumn and then it'll pick up again. I wish the summer hadn't gone that quick, but it has. Anyway, so yeah, never be impatient. Sometimes your best trade is the one that you don't do, as seen here. Always check on Forex Factory. Be wary of the news reports. And as I say, be very careful during the summer. Enjoy your summer and don't stress out too much over the trading. Okie doke. So I'll leave that with you. If you want to see more of my trades, then pop along to Running Trader, subscribe, and you'll see more of how I do trade. And good luck with trade, and I'll see you there.